CMPRadio.net. It's the station.
All right, come on, church. Get on board. Get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for them. Get on board.
Little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for them more.
The gospel train is coming. I hear it close at hand. I hear them wheels moving and rumbling round the road.
And hello, and welcome aboard the D Train with Darren DeVoue on CMPRadio.net. It's the station as well as the voice of Chester, and joined on this wonderful, beautiful, hot day in Pennsylvania by my non-engineering nephew, who's supposed to be engineering. Elijah, say hello to the good folks.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the CMPRadio.net station. I'm your engineer, obviously. Hope you all sit back and enjoy the show.
All right, buddy. That's what's up. So yeah, man. What'd you do with your Juneteenth?
I stayed in the house.
Okay, all right. You stayed in the house. I worked. I went to work. I could have had off, but I said I'm gonna bank this day for a rainy day. But yeah. So I've been thinking about getting back on my bike lately, right? Because you know how I used to ride my bike everywhere. I used to ride it everywhere, like yeah. So, but then lately, man, I came across this story, or I came across this video courtesy of TMZ, and take a look at this real quick. Wait, what the? Hey, the fuck? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How the f did this happen?
Guy not paying attention, that's how. Yo, man. That's how he was trying to speed race down the street and didn't even look until he looked up at the last second, which almost happened to me one time. Thank goodness the guy looked, I heard him stop right behind me, and then I heard the car behind him rear end him. And then the car that got hit took off. I was like, oh man, it's scary out in these streets. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about getting back on the bike here because of that. Hold on, let's take a look at that one more time.
That's why you don't speed.
No, definitely not speeding. No. Yeah, because you can see, bam, he runs into both bikes, and then he runs over one of the bicyclists and then runs off, tries to get away. Thankfully, some folks chased him down and managed to hold him until police took him into custody. Miraculously, none of those two riders were injured, or none of those two riders suffered any significant injuries, which, yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, at the same time, people they don't have brain IQ. Like, why are you speeding?
They in a rush to get to that red light, nephew. Oh, speaking of bad behavior on the roads. Oh yeah, well, one last thing. Like I said, it came from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so that ought to tell you something. That's probably a Cowboys fan that did that. Oh, I'm sorry, a real Cowboys fan, unlike you hanger-oners in here in the city of Chester. Oh, so anyway, go Birds. This next story, Elijah, this is about some bad behavior in Washington, D.C. This fella here, his name is Kenneth Miles Davis. And Mr. Davis is, how old is he? It doesn't matter because he's going to be 32 years older than he is right now once he gets out of jail for a road rage assault that took place in January. One count of assault with intent to kill and while armed Well, if you intend to kill somebody, most times you're going to be armed. But anyway, 3 counts of assault with a dangerous weapon and 4 counts of possession of a firearm during a crime of violence. Here's the video of what happened as Mr. Kenneth Miles Davis is cut off by a young lady who's driving with 2 young kids in the car, by the way. So there's dumbass right there. That door opening is dumbass. I mean, Davis. Davis walks up. He's got a gun in his right hand. Yep. And he's letting off shots. Lets off a few shots. A couple of bystanders looking. You know what? Might as well pick up some more charges. So he lets off a few shots at those people as well.
Pedestrian.
Yeah. So he picked up more charges at the cash register there.
Another way to ruin your life.
Yes,
Quick and easy way.
Yes, indeed. Like I always remind you, a moment of anger can lead to years of sorrow. So yeah, Davis's lawyer
decided to woke up and just bring a gun and boom, boom, boom.
And that's my thing. If you're so worried and in a rush, why are you stopping to get out the car anyway? And not to mention, Miles Davis is in your name, Kenneth Miles Davis. Like if anything, when the lady cut him off, he should have been like, cool, bitty bee bop bop, and just drove around and lit up a joint and called it a day. But like, what in the world? Yeah, man. Oh, well, you know what? Since we're on that, let's go to another. Yeah. Oh, so 32 years. So he'll be eligible. Before we go to the next story, let's see. Davis's lawyer said that his fate isn't sealed just yet, as he's already informed the court he will appeal. Good luck. Mr. Davis said the lawyer Marnetta King. Mr. Davis will continue to fight to prove his innocence. I'm sorry, hold on. Let me do this video again. And where is he going? He's going to fight to prove his innocence, he said. Oh my goodness. All right, good luck. Again, good luck with that. And not to mention, you're sitting there driving in a Maserati, you know, like, come on. You gotta.
I get you, the sweetest deal, and you all down it. You just all down it.
That's what his car dealer's saying. So yeah, we'll see you in 32 years, Kenneth Miles Davis. Godspeed. Next up, Elijah, let's talk real quick, since we're talking about some bad behavior, people not controlling themselves. I always feel that guns, I'm all against guns. I don't know how you stand on them. I'm not a Second Amendmenter, you know, because they changed the situation. They changed how people approach the situation. And
here's how the situation. The situation should be no guns, don't kill, don't rob. There you go. Good day.
Nicely said, nephew. But here we go. Wait, if I can get this to work. Hold on. I done screwed the pooch here, buddy. All right, there we go. Okay, all right. Community radio on cmpradio.net. So this guy here, look at this dumbass. He just looks like one of them cats. No matter what you say to him, his response is always, huh? You want something to eat? Huh?
Yo, Dad, no.
What time is it? Huh?
Yeah.
What do you want to say,
Elijah?
Elijah?
Store with me? Huh?
Yeah, huh? Looks like one of them. No matter what it is. So this dum-dum, he is, who is this dumbass, Elijah? He is 38-year-old Damian Chung, and he was arrested for an incident that took place in Reading recently. He got arrested on June. He got arrested 4 days ago.
Hold on, Reading, PA?
Yeah, Reading, PA.
That's almost where my older brothers and sisters live.
All right, give up all your papers. Give up all your information. Why don't you? All right, you just say you know people in Reading. Yeah.
Ain't gonna find them though.
Oh, the internet is a strange place, Elijah. You'd be surprised. Google yourself. You'll find out. All right, so my man is now Mr. Chung. decided he was going to double park in the middle of the street like many an asshole. You know, like, listen. I know. You're going to have to move your wrist a few times, move your ankle and foot as you press on the pedal, but then you're parked, and then you're out of people's way, and then you can get on with your life. But somebody had the gall, the audacity to come to Mr. Chung and give him the what for double parking and ask him to pull to the side, to which Chung responded by shooting that person in the abdomen and taking off.
Of course he did.
Yes, he did.
Is that black behavior right there?
Oh,
A question. How f***ed up are you?
yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yeah, nephew. He's one of us. He is one
No.
of us.
He ain't one
So
of me. He ain't one of me.
he's charged with attempted homicide. Got to shoot below the waist. A charge of attempted homicide, aggravated assault, and related offenses. So yeah. Oh, speaking of dumbasses with guns, Elijah, let's go in this next story. And this took place in the Lehigh Valley. Now, that is an ice cream shop. It's summer, right? You want to go and get some ice cream on it. Oh, there's a place, just homemade ice cream. Hold on, let me see if this place is open while I refresh this page. So hold on, just homemade ice cream. Oh, hold on. All right, hold on. Accident on the shooting. I got to look up this. All right, so this took place 6 days ago. And this was at that shop. That ice cream shop is called King Cone. King Cone.
Like
Cone. Like, instead of King Kong, it's King Cone.
I was thinking of Sean Combs for a minute.
Oh, my goodness. He can't get his mind. Diddy's living rent-free in Elijah's mind. Well, my man here was at unidentified person at King Cone in Whitehall Township, Lehigh County, last Saturday. And according to the worker, King Cone is just off of MacArthur Road in Whitehall. And my man is carrying a gun with him and accidentally goes off and shoots himself in the leg.
Wait, what? How?
Yeah. Because he's a dumbass with a gun. That's what happens.
That's why you leave it. That's why you have like aim lock or whatever.
And not to mention, what the hell you got the gun for? Are you expecting ISIS to show up at King Cone? Are you?
Yeah, he is.
I got a question. How f***ed up are you?
Very apparently, because yeah. So I don't know if it doesn't say if he got any charges, but you know, Pennsylvania is one of those states we like to let it hang with our guns. So he's probably not going to get charged with anything.
Because it's PA.
Yeah. If Jersey or New York, it'd be a different story, but. Here, you can get armed to the gills. Can't infringe on the man's Second Amendment right to shoot himself at an ice cream shop, right? So,
I mean, safety of others. I mean, still gotta think of that.
Oh, well, this story might not. What do you think about surprises, nephew?
Depending on what they are.
All right, I only like surprises unless they are gift wrapped. So. This next story, this is out the clutter card, man. I've been meaning to get to this story. I kept losing it. And so this gentleman here, this is an Indonesian man, unidentified, only says in the report that his name is AK. And so AK, that's AK on his wonderful wedding day. That's a
thug name.
Huh?
That's a thug name.
Well, AK is going to get his thug card revoked here because AK had been married to his wife that you see pictured here with him. And they'd been married for 12 days. Still hadn't consummated that relationship. And so, you know, she was giving excuses, headaches, period, this, that, and the third. And that's when AK found out, and that his wife is actually a man.
Oh,
I say and I say it again, you've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked.
Bamboo.
That's the worst thing you could ever find out. Oh my gosh. That is horrible. I don't even want to talk about. That is horrible. Oh my gosh, that is so horrible. Oh, that's horrible. How did you not know?
Well, she kept giving excuses, and they're from Indonesia, Liza, and that's the problem with that. When you're heavily religious, you can't. They don't believe in taking that car for a test drive before you buy it, if you know what I'm talking about. So they nothing had happened. So they had met shortly before their wedding, and then they do the nuptials and what have you, and
what? So they just met, like, you're a good fit. Let's get married. Like, what the heck?
Well, that's the tradition. A lot of those marriages are arranged, man. They're like business deals, not much about love, So he would often, now that Muslim women have to wear the hijab, right? Or the niqab or whatever it is, niqab.
It's like that thing that covers your body.
Yeah, it covers the face, everything but the eyes or what have you. Now they can once they're out in public, they have to keep that on. But back home, they have to, they can take it off. She always kept it on back home. She always kept it on in the house. Hold on, we got a shot of her right here, or her, they. That's one of. I guess he would put some makeup on and get all dialed up.
No, don't.
Get all dialed up. But my man, now hold up. I'm sure he's entitled.
I'm never dressing up as a girl or makeup ever. I don't care.
But he assumed that she would always wear. He assumed that she was just that devoted a Muslim, so that's why she had it on in the house all the time. But then the story started to fall apart because he found out he thought she was a orphan, but then come to find out that the parents are very much alive. So then it was reported that AK discovered his wife was actually a man who had been dressing in women's clothes since 2000. Adina, who local media has identified as ESH, told investigating officers that he planned to marry AK in a bid to steal assets from his family. Oh man. See, and that's when if you're AK, that's when you go walk up to her and give her, you got to tell her to give it a goodbye speech.
Now I could lie to you and say I'm just going out for a pack of cigarettes. But the truth is, I'm leaving you. Now dig it while you can, because the light just turned motherfucking green. Bye, bitch.
Just ran head for the door. Go get them cigarettes.
I think what you gotta do is you gotta slap her.
Oh, no, just go, Elijah. No violence necessary. Just go on about, and now you just know you ain't going to fall for that anymore. That won't happen to you again.
Yeah, we're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
There's a joke in there.
You should have never fell for me from the start.
Well, I am a fan, like I said, hey, listen. If you're going to buy a car, you get to test drive it first. So
let's put it like this, right? If you go into a car and you order,
now you do understand that metaphor that I'm using, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm using my different example right here.
All right, rock on.
So let's say, right, you go to you order you a black car, black car,
right?
And you go to sleep, you wake up and you see a red car. Now, obviously, you're going to be like, this isn't my car.
You old bait
so
and switch.
How are you going to wake up every day and just think you see a female? You can't tell by the voice, the walk, the body language, nothing.
Hey, man,
Man, get out of here.
You don't know, man. Maybe her ladyboy game is tight. You ever see an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race? Oh, we're going to watch that now. We will be watching that. You will. You haven't yet. is what you mean.
I don't think I want to watch it.
All right, Elijah, hold on. Let's do. All right, since you're offended, since your delicate sensibilities are all stirred up, let's go real quick. Have you ever heard? Now, do you know sororities and fraternities are?
Stories of who?
Fraternities and sororities.
It sounds like a royalty movie or show.
No, young man. Those are organizations in colleges. You might join one day. Your uncle is a member. You ever seen those shirts that I have, Kappa Alpha Psi? I'm in a fraternity, right? And so, so you've seen step shows and what have you, right?
Step shows and Muzzard and.
Okay. So
I don't think so. I'm
all right. There we go. See, it's not a bad thing to admit you don't know something. You know, in fact, because So, speaking of not knowing, these girls were trying now with the black fraternity, or the Divine Nine it's often called, Elijah. So you'll see fraternity if you eventually go to college. You'll be at a party and you'll see like some Kappas or some Qs, and there'll be a line of them. They'll strut through the party. Like it's a party walk, or now it's called the strut. But
aren't those called frat parties?
No, it's the walk, Elijah. Like, so say that you're at a dance. Let's say we're at a huge gymnasium and there's a big party, all kinds of college kids right there. So then you'll have a line of brothers or sisters from a sorority. They'll be stomping in line or in sync with one another. They'll be doing the same step, and it looks kind of cool when you see it. I'll show you. But actually, in this video that I'm about to show next, this Latina sorority, Alpha Gamma Omega, and which was founded in 1993 on Arizona State University. And these young ladies, they were filmed recently doing a stroll, and it went a little viral, and there was a lot of hate that they got. But here it is.
What hit? Did hit? Yeah, dog, with it. Touch it, let's get it. Do it like that. We getting money, get this mother. I got my money, get this mother. But some money, get this mother. We didn't cut it, mother. You done done too much, you got it coming, mother. Some of these suckers is chickens too. And some of these suckers.
It's Gamma Alpha Omega. I got the name wrong, so apologies to the ladies of the glorious Gamma Alpha Omega ladies. But yeah. So first things first. All right. When I heard that all this blowback when I'm reading all this blowback about it online, my first thing is, okay, if the ladies want to step and shake it, hopefully, and they Latinas, so I'm expecting some shaking, because
women are fun to look at, aren't they? I think it's pretty obvious they were made to look at. Oh, sure, they have brains and they do stuff. Some of them do important stuff like run banks and teach math, but I really don't like that kind. I like the looking kind.
And there were some lookers here, but I think if anything, now there was a lot of blowback about cultural appropriation. The whole my culture is not your costume kind of thing. But I was at a step show. First time I knew that there was Latina sororities and fraternities. I was at a step show in what? It must have been 99, 2000. I was at the University of Delaware. Big step show was there, and I saw a Latino fraternity. I was like, huh. Come to find out, they had started popping up around around the mid 80s. They had started popping up. There's several. So, you know, I wasn't mad at them. The boys was kicking it a little bit. They was punching above their weight class, you know, but they were kicking it. But my thing here, if any, there should have been any blowback on the ladies, because hold on, let's look at this video again. Hold on, Elijah. Hold on, let's run this, John, real quick. Real quick, because
Yeah, dog, with it. Touch it, let's get it. Do it like that. We getting money in this motherfucker. I got my money in this motherfucker. But some money in this motherfucker. We need to cut.
To the white people, white ladies out there, but that's what I think this should be blowback about. Like, they work on it, girls, work on it.
Women are fun to look at, aren't they?
Oh, what we got next, nephew? You don't know because you ain't here. That's no fault of your own, but we were just talking about the girl stroll. So speaking of disasters, no, they weren't quite a disaster. But remember when I-95 burned down a couple of months ago?
Actually, I don't remember.
Wow.
Because I don't think I knew about it.
Okay. All right. That's, yeah. We got to get these damn smartphone out of your hand. And
I barely use it English.
Liar. All right. So a few months ago, I-95 collapsed, right? Because
it's broken.
A gentleman was, he said, are you going to be all right? He's sitting there, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm getting that itch. I need to get my phone. All right, so a few months ago, or probably 6 months ago, I can't remember now. Or no, it was June of last year. It was a year ago. Holy smokes. It doesn't even seem like that long. So there was a truck. It was speeding along. Driver ran into the overpass and caused huge fire. Shut down I-95, which is the most major highway on the East Coast. So that thing was shut down. Now, the driver died in that fire, but now, according to a report released this month, there was a hatch on top of that truck, that fuel tanker. When that fuel tanker stopped at the port in Wilmington, video footage shows that the hatch was open. The manhole hatch on the top of that tanker was open. So then when that truck hit the overpass and turned over, all that gasoline goes out everywhere. It gets ignited, and you have an official shit show on your hands.
How the did this happen?
I just explained it. So there we go. So yeah, that's one to grow on right there. So make sure, next time I'm driving past tankers, I'm gonna be my Final Destination. I get all paranoid about Final Destination whenever I'm around tankers and those trucks that are carrying multiple cars. I feel like those cars are going to just come off that trailer and come back. Yeah, so I get all paranoid about that.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going to definitely be looking at the tops of tankers as best I can now. Oh, speaking of disasters, so that bridge collapse a few months ago.
Which one? So many.
Oh, I know, right? Well, we did a story about a barge hitting a bridge after this one, but no, this was the barge hitting the bridge, the big one down near Baltimore. Yes, exactly. So listen to this. The crew for that boat. Now that happened 7 weeks ago at least?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so.
So that crew has been on that boat the entire time.
They're still on there?
They're still on there because the boat was stuck. And mind you, they're foreigners. They're mostly from India and Sri Lanka. And they don't have visas for the U.S. because they weren't staying long. They were supposed to just pull on in, drop off a few containers, and head out to your next stop. Yeah. That plan things went sideways there. So, yeah, they're still stuck on that boat because now the mayor of Baltimore is trying to keep them from leaving because they're still conducting an investigation on how the barge lost power and hit the bridge, causing the collapse anyway. So you can't do an investigation and let these guys fly off back to Sri Lanka and India. Or India, so because you ain't gonna see them no more.
Yeah, but they're gonna be looking like everyone there.
Yeah. So yeah.
Hello, my friend. Hello. How can I help you, my friend?
Yeah. Oh, damn you, racist. No, you're gonna get us canceled. So yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so yeah, they've been there 7 weeks. I'd be like, yo, can we fly my wife out? Cause I kind of miss her, if you know what I mean. We need to. Oh man. So yeah, they could be there even like 7 weeks, and they're looking at even more time.
Like, where's the people's help at?
Well, they're there. They can they can boat up supplies to the guys and whatnot, Elijah. But they're pretty much they are stuck on that boat. They can't enter the U.S. They can't enter the U.S. So they're just sitting out in Baltimore's harbor right now. So there you go.
Jeez.
Yeah, bummer. Speaking of bummers, this is a recent report from WHYY, and it's found that over 30 schools in Pennsylvania have drinking water that exceed the EPA standard for toxic chemicals. So we're talking about Central Buck School District. Who else? Central Bucks. Let me close this. Which is in Bucks County. And yeah. So the EPA's new maximum containment levels, or MCLs, are 4 parts per trillion for 2 types of PFAs. And according to this, holy smokes, 2 Philly area schools are in there. Oh, wait, which ones? Let's see. In the Philadelphia region, the highest level of PFA were reported at Kings Highway Elementary in Coatesville, Central Bucks East High School in Doylestown. So, yeah, you remember how we talked about how you got to get those stuff out of your, well, try as best you can to get it out your water, filtered and boil. And we got a picture of filters right here, but it don't seem like that. You got to boil, filter, then boil. Or is it boil, then filter? Hold on. Is it boil, then filter, Elijah? Are you there? Am I talking to myself again? Oh, damn. Elijah?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you first. All right. So is it boil, then filter? Or filter, then boil?
I think so. I think
Why am I asking you? This boy didn't even know about. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm about to miss. What were you going to say, nephew? I'm sorry.
What you were saying?
Yeah. That's the ticket. What you said.
We have to stay on the same page, So yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, my good sir. Well played.
So listen to this. There's going to be health kiosks. They're coming to. Let me look. Let me get this type up.
The freak is that?
Well, it's pretty much going to be like a doctor on the street almost. Health kiosk.
Yep, not trusting it. Nope.
Well, that's where Delco. Hold on 1 second. Because this happened, I saw this report this week. So, yeah, according 4 days ago, Delaware County is going to launch automated healthcare kiosks. Yeah. So they're saying the public health kiosk will offer free tests. They're going to try them out. Oh, they're going to be here in the city of Chester, in Media, and in Yeadon. It says, don't confuse them with a red box. They're 6 foot tall kiosks. They have a phone or a vending machine, so you can get your some medications you can get from the vending machine. You better watch what medications you put in there because those things are going to get robbed. Longview International Technology, they're testing these units out, and they're going to administer the test for numerous ailments. So the machine administers tests for ailments such as RSV, influenza A and B, and COVID-19, and it issues tests for STDs and HIVs. Huh? This thing no more having to go down to that clinic.
Stay clean. Stay clean, my brother.
Yeah. No. The kiosk will also be stacked with Noxalone and drug supply strips, first aid kits, condoms.
I don't know why that's
and feminine hygiene products.
Of course.
Well, yeah, you never know. My ladies need those things on the go sometimes. According to Laura Werner, Deputy Director of the Delaware County Health Department, she said, we're going to be able to vary the content based on need and demand, and all this is going to be freely available to Delaware County residents.
I mean, so I get free doctors now?
Now, that's what I'm curious about, because, I mean, free is my favorite four-letter F word, but free is certainly not something that is associated with the healthcare system here in the United States. So I'm sure they're gonna want that. You probably have to scan your insurance card or something. Werner said that these kiosks are taking off across parts of the country. Delaware County had leftover pandemic grant funding and opted to join in. So There you go, yeah. So Werner also said you're not restricted to the operating hours of the clinic or the pharmacy. Well, especially the STD clinic. 3 days later, go see the doctor.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Speaking of having to pee, Elijah. Oh, wait, I didn't even have the picture of the kiosk up. I didn't have the art for the kiosk up. That's it pictured right there, folks. Hold on, I'm going to take a quick closer look at this thing to see if there's an ID card scanner. Hold on, Elijah. My old eyes can't. Yeah, it's got some kind of card scanner on it. Yeah, on the front of it.
Yeah. So wait, will you so hold on. So you probably do you think they're gonna take money out of your insurance?
Either that or you probably had to pay right there for the or some maybe disc. Wait, there's a big old free all over this machine. Hold on.
I know. Wait, huh?
Okay.
It's free on this machine.
Well, it's got the word free on it on both sides.
Oh, maybe it's stand for free people.
No, free. But hey, well, I'm sure the COVID tests are probably free, but
I like free. I like that word free.
Yeah. Delaware County Council approved this. It's going to be a 1-year contract, and the county health department plans to put a kiosk at the Keystone First Wellness and Opportunity Center here in the city, the county government center in Media, and the Yaden Shopping Center. So there you go.
I like the word free still.
Doesn't everybody?
Yes. Free food, free clothes, food. I like the word.
Everybody needs money. That's why they call it money.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go, Elijah. Oh, speaking of somebody doing something with their body, this story comes to me. This story came to us from. Now, I used to make jokes all the time when I was an Amazon driver when I first started this show, Elijah. And so, Elijah, some silly stories would happen concerning Amazon drivers, and I'd comment on it. But this one is especially offensive to me. Because this Amazon driver, so a guy in Ohio area, he buys a new Ring camera. He's trying to show his daughter how it works, and just so happens that the Amazon delivery is happening at his front door. The driver looks into the camera, pulls out his man, takes a couple of steps to the side as if he's out of view, and starts giving the kids' bikes, the golden shower.
Of course he is. Average behavior in America.
Oh, my goodness. Out of control. Yeah. So, of course, he didn't want to press charges, but he did. Amazon said, we buy you new bikes. But my man said, no, it's all good. He washed the bikes off, which I respect because, ain't no sense in throwing the bikes off or donating them to some, creating waste. I'm down with my man there in that respect. But as far as this Amazon driver, that's some BS. Sir, peeing on those kids' bikes. Sir, for years, as all Amazon drivers know, you get yourself a Gatorade or a vitamin water or some type of wide mouth bottle or in a pinch, and you take yourself to the back of your van and you relieve yourself there like a self-respecting Amazon delivery driver.
Ooh, scary.
What is scary is.
No, because for some reason in my head, I imagine like an Amazon driver just like stealing your packages and then sending a fake package to your door just to steal your own package. That's the thing I fear about Amazon drivers.
That keeps you up
Hello?
at night. That keeps you up at night, huh?
What'd you
Elijah,
say?
that keeps you up at night, huh? Two things, buddy. You don't have to worry about that. There's cameras all in that van. There's cameras in the van, outside the van. If he gets spotted walking to a house with a package and walking away, like, yeah, no, that poop will not flush. not with that company. They watching you all the time. Big brother is in the house, in the van, in your underwear with you. Oh yeah, no, not quite. But I'm exaggerating. But dramatic effect. But anyway, Elijah. Speaking of Juneteenth,
yes, sir.
Let's roll back. Remember when we were talking about that beef with Kendrick Lamar?
Oh my! It's getting worldwide. I'm hearing.
Well, I think we can put that to rest now. It definitely could have been put to rest, but Juneteenth, Mr. Lamar performed a what's apparently they're calling a pop out concert. I didn't pop out.
Oh yeah, he made a concert.
Yeah, he did a pop out, like a impromptu concert at the LA Forum in Los Angeles, his hometown, and there were many familiar faces out there from LA faces. So it was a very LA centric event going on. And then you can see Mr. Lamar pictured here, not leaving any doubt as to who his affiliations go, as far as that whole West Coast, how they bang thing. But yeah. So it was pretty much a victory lap though, dude. Because I mean, like, once that track Not Like Us, released several weeks ago, comes out, and everybody's been banging. It's probably going to be album or song of the year. Freaking
knowing the internet probably.
Yeah. So by the way, that was also the first time that Mr. Lamar performed the song in concert. It was the Juneteenth concert. Oh, it was also the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. He literally performed the song 5 times.
Yo,
part of it though. Now, when I hear that, and then I look at some of his songs, even like "Be Humble" and tracks like that. I'm like, has Drake been on his mind this whole time? Was Drake his muse? There was what? Go ahead, nephew.
He's mad about the song. They're not like us.
Oh no! Well, they also said that there were Crips and Bloods galore there, but they were all just hanging out. And see, if you're Drake, now at this point, if you're Drake, what you do is you only got 2 options now. You got to say nothing, or you can downplay that joint and make a joke of it. Hey, glad I could help unite all the brothers in LA. Glad I could help indirectly bring everybody together. High five. No, he should go with option A. Just say nothing. No. But yeah, it's over as far as that goes. I think we can officially declare this over. Oh, did I lose him again? Maybe. All right, so I'm going to declare it over. But speaking of Juneteenth, there was some hostile behavior that happened on Juneteenth, and it was from this quote-unquote lady. This is Valentina Gomez. She's in Missouri's Secretary of State. And if you're wondering, yes, she is as crazy as she looks, because check out this video that she posted on Juneteenth.
Reparations from slavery and Black victimization is about to be shoved down our throats for the most wretched holiday in America. BLM raised millions But what did they do for Black lives? It is outrageous to see people asking for reparations, even though they never went through slavery. These ungrateful people should be celebrated because they were born in the greatest nation to ever exist. Here's a tip. If you don't like America, kindly get the f- out.
Now, while she's going, if you ain't paying me, get you out. Now, while she's going all proud to be an American at the expense of black folks, can we note for the record that she is a Colombian immigrant? She's not originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, going off like acting like that. Let's go though. I guess she's the Latina Uncle Ruckus. What, TT Ruckus? She's Auntie TT Ruckus. That's her. A lot of them do that though. They once they get theirs, that's why you hear, Trump has 30% more Latin support according to polls this election right now than he did 4 years ago.
What's that? Wait, what is that? Is that good or bad?
That's bad for Latins. A lot of them are like that though, man. Like a lot of people are like that. Like when people get to a status and then they want that, they don't want other people attaining that status because how are they going to feel special? I got mine. That's what Ms. Gomez is saying. And now I bet you though, she's probably signed all kind. Mind you, she's a Secretary of State. So what's your point here? Why you? I don't know. And by the way, isn't Missouri the home of the Dred Scott decision? I believe so. Yeah, St. Louis, yes, Dred Scott decision.
It is.
Oh, you just agreeing with me. Now you just what's the word I'm looking for? You just placating me now. Patronize me. Yeah, another P word. Patronize me.
I would call it staying on the same page.
Okay, there you go. Now, well played. You got some good comebacks today. Well, speaking of, let's move on to another jackhole, and this is the official bleep Jay-Z portion of the show. Yeah, for unlawful carnal knowledge. Jay-Z, he can eat a big bag of buttholes for breakfast. Jay-Z was recently in Pennsylvania, and he was speaking out in support of school vouchers.
Oh, that's so unlikely of Jay-Z. I wonder what's going on.
Oh, no, that was on brand, nephew. This guy, I've been telling my one boy who, I got one for, and you know what? It used to crack me up because I would watch this guy, and I'm looking at him because I'm looking at brothers, and I'm like, whoa, is the blueprint, is it biblical? Like, why do these brothers be acting like his mouth is the word of, it's partially from Mount Sinai, like, the power that they give to this guy, like that I would hear when guys were, So, but I would always watch selfish actions. I always watched the guy that was self-promoting. I never saw him use that power that he's been given by black community for anything to further the black community. I just always felt like Beyonce's husband is all about Beyonce's husband. And that's what he's going to be called to on the show from now on.
Oh, yeah.
That's his name, Beyonce's husband. What? Go ahead.
Other people don't agree. They call him freak face and all that.
I don't know what that's got to do with this scumbag. Because, vouchers. Do you understand what the vouchers are?
I actually do not.
Okay, now there's this whole assault on public education that's taken place over the past. I remember when Tom Wolf was governor of Pennsylvania, and he started taking money from public schools and dumping them into charter schools. And so that was pretty much when I started to notice the assault. And not to mention, you can see it anyway just by the resources available to public schools, especially where there's a population that looks like us. And I really noticed it in high school myself, when I went from high school here in Philly to high school up in Tioga County, PA, and I'm looking around like, whoa, look at this place.
It's so bad.
It's so nice compared to where I came from, man. You can see the inequity was just shining. You know? Yes, nephew. Yes, it's a dirty game out here. So what they're trying to do with these school vouchers and another attempt to assault public schools is if they haven't gutted it already. So now, okay, say the school you're at, your father's not satisfied with its progress, your father doesn't like how it's run or whatever. The state will give him a voucher, a certain amount of money. He can use that money instead of going to a public school. He can use that money to go and take you to a private school or a Catholic school. Okay.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I mean, I guess it's better though.
No, because why not invest in the actual schools that you're saying are the problem? Two, that's a whole setup. All right, don't get it twisted. They're gonna give these kids. They'll give these kids let's say kids here in Chester start getting school vouchers, right? And then that kid goes to a school more prestigious or whatever school. But the minute that kid so much, I bet you 10 will get you 20. I bet you the minute that kid spits some gum on the floor, they're going to say, you out of here. They're going to throw his ass out. And we keeping, wait, all right, cool. Can I have my, can I get my prorated voucher money so I could take that to another school? What money? That's going to be a setup.
Our money?
They're not,
our money?
Yes, you got it. FJZ. FJZ, or I'm sorry, F Beyonce's husband. That's his name. And you know what though? When you think about it, because that whole Made in America thing hasn't hit. That was his baby. He started that summer concert that was taking place in Philly annually, and now they stopped that. So this wouldn't surprise me. Petty Betty, he being a whole sweet little bitch. All right, so moving on, nephew. Let's talk. We've talked before about cops' bad behavior, right? All right, so this is a former Nashville officer. He's a former Nashville officer because he turned around. He participated in an OnlyFans video.
What?
Well, actually, now see, that's the thing, though. Well, actually, he participated in the OnlyFans video. Now, here, hold up. Let me show the next picture because let me show, where is it? Okay, so that's the picture right there. That's the picture of the former officer. That's a picture from the video. I ain't going to show it. He eventually reaches in. The video is called I Can't Believe He Didn't Arrest Me. And he reaches in.
He's taking his life for granted.
No, so he reaches in and gropes the lady's breast. And so at some point in the video. But my thing is, if you look at what he's wearing, like he should have just did something like he came from a Spirit Halloween shop. Like he's got all his official stuff. I mean, even that joint at his leg holster for his gun, you can tell that's an actual cop right there. That vest he's got on, his taser, that's an actual cop. Like he should have took all that stuff off. But you could tell it's an actual cop. And two, at one point in the video, you don't see his arm badge, but his arm comes up, and you can see just the bottom of it. But you can see you can see a couple of symbols that were consistent with the Metro Nashville Police Department. So that's how they got him. Plus, he was on to check the work schedule because she was at that video took place in a warehouse parking lot. He was on duty that day, and he also was not near his appropriate patrol sector.
Of course he won't, because he thinks he's above the law.
Yeah, that too. And he wanted to grab some tickle bitties. So yeah. What'd they charge him with though? Hold up, he's arrested. Hold on. What's he charged with? Curious about that. Because I can see why they fired him, but employee with the department. He was a former Nashville police officer. Blah 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 blah. Sean Herman. That's why I say never trust a guy with two first names.
What are you trying to say, huh?
Your name's not you don't have two first names, Elijah. His name is Sean Herman. Get it? His first and last name anyway.
His full name is Sean Herman.
Oh snap! He was arrested at home on 2 counts of a felony official misconduct. Okay.
Oh, so he's okay.
So
he doesn't deserve to be above the law.
Acting out on his forsaking his police duties to go and grab somebody by the mammary glands. Yeah. Oh, here's another. Oh, this story, Elijah, took place. I'm sorry, Elijah. I'm so low energy. This heat got to me. Apologies, Mom. to my one viewing audience.
I'm there. I'm waiting. So.
No. So this took place in Surrey, England. And this cop, a calf got loose from a farm, which is interesting because when I look at the video and the pictures, it doesn't look like there's a farm in this neighborhood, but it looks like a neighborhood, but not. So here's a video of this calf gets loose, and this cop decides how he's going to rustle this steer.
The ever dumb way.
So you see the calf running around looking for a human, a human to play with. Hey guys, want to play?
Start him!
He's running. Wait for it. Bam! This cop nails him. Like totally. And they hit him again.
That's a weird man.
The car right on top of this poor little steer. The cow is fine. And the cop is suspended. So
as he should.
Yeah, it's total what's that? What did they say? Excessive force? Yeah. Excessive force on a boat.
I got a question. How f***ed up are you?
Yeah, man. Unnecessarily so. So you know the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure? I don't know if you're there. Yeah, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So there is.
I do know what that is.
He's on it. Good job. All right, go ahead. What do you mean? What does that mean, Elijah?
I think trash.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. So something to me.
So like one man's favorite stuff is like another man's like non-favorite. It's something to do with something keepful, right?
All right, check it out. One man's trash. So something for me. I have this phone case. Phone case. I don't like this phone case. I want a new phone case. I throw it in the trash. Somebody comes along. He needs a phone case. A phone case that my former case would fit his phone. It's trash to me. It's treasure to him. You see?
Right.
Okay. Whew. All right. So anyway, listen to this. There is a waste management facility in Pennsylvania. Here in Pennsylvania, well, you're in out of state, but here in Pennsylvania, I believe it's in Western Pennsylvania. And it has collected. They said they have collected over the years $10 million in loose change in the trash.
That is a lot of dirt and filth and.
What are you talking? That's a lot of change.
I thought you said trash.
No, $10 million. They found $10 million in coins over the years. Over a course of like 8 years, they found $10 million in trash, in coin. Found $10 million in coins in the trash.
Oh, so they making a big bank.
Yeah, man. Shoot, I'm about to go fill me out. I'm about to go fill out an application with Waste Management. Try and make me a couple extra $100 a week.
Yeah, $30 an hour would be good too.
Sifted through that trash. Oh, here you go with that there. Anyway, sifting through that trash. Oh, speaking of somebody that's going to need loose change. So when I first started the show, Elijah, P, you met P. P would be on the show with me.
Yeah.
And we'd be talking about kids or something, and P would always go, well, in the Bible, I'd say something about a story about kids, like, see, that's why you shouldn't have a bunch of kids. And then P would say, no, the Bible says go forth and multiply. But I'd be sitting there, and in the interest of the show, I would just keep it moving. I would just go on to the next topic. But I would always be thinking to myself, does the Bible say anything about family court? Child support? Is that mentioned in the Bible? No, okay. Because you need to take.
You're not understanding.
Keep those things in mind. Shit. Because that's where you're going to wind up eventually. So, there was a TLC show called Doubling Down with Derricos. Doubling Down with the Derricos. And those folks, Elijah, they got, I mean, look at it. You can't even pick out the parents because there's so many damn people in this picture. 14 kids. 14. He got a he could start a field of starting defense with a couple of substitutes. Like 14 kids. Yeah, and they're not even in, like, I could see if you were like some record executive or you guys own 2 car dealerships. No. He's a school bus driver. And hold on.
Say what you do, bus driver.
He's a school bus driver, and she is a mother of 14 kids. I can't remember what she is. Holy smokes. That's, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, they're getting a divorce, right? So
I would hope so.
Well, yeah. They're a little late with that. So this formerly happy couple, they're getting a divorce. And so, like I just joked about, child support. My man is going to have to pay $1,330 a month in child support.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry. Per kid.
Oh my God. What?
And one of them's 18, so you got that going for you. At least one down, 13 to go.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no, boy! You should have
more child support.
Yeah, he should have been.
More.
Yeah, he should have been snipped a long time ago. Oh my God, that's why I would say that to your father. Actually, you know what? That is so funny because I ain't even gonna lie, Elijah. I used to, before your sister was born, like when you got here, I was like, yo, you got to get snipped. He was like, no, I don't want to do that. He was like, maybe the woman I'm with can get her tubes tied. I'm like, all right, whatever. But, yeah. Yeah, so I would say to your father, I was like, yo, get snipped. And so he was always refusing. And then next thing you know, you got it. You're a big brother. So in that respect, no, I'm glad your father didn't get snipped, but I would still encourage it for guys. You can always get that reversed if you change your mind. Bag of ice in a weekend and off your feet, you'll be good.
Oh, I don't know about that one, man.
You're not co-signing?
Well, I got what?
You're not co-signing?
Nah, man.
All right.
I like what I have,
Oh, well, nephew, hold on here. Let's finish. We're coming to the end of the line. We'll end of this run of the train. And don't forget, if you're on CMP, we try not to be as low energy as we are today. That damn heat. I got a serious case of itis.
I can't. It's like, you won't even believe it's almost 100 degrees again.
Yep. Yeah, well, it is summer. So let's end on a high note. Okay. So we were talking about kids, so this story is a much better story related with kids. And if I can find the picture, because my things, I'm shutting down, my brain's starting to shut down, Elijah. Adrena Reed, and she was a mother. She was pregnant. She was on her way to the hospital. She said she started having contractions. Reed jumps in the car. She says, I can make it. I can make it. You know, she's at Abington. This is in Abington. So 32-year-old mother, she's from King of Prussia, but her initial hospital had sent her home the day before because she wasn't ready to deliver. So then at 3 a.m. on Father's Day, Reed is like, whoa, these contractions are coming a bit quicker. So her husband's at work, and she was attempting to drop off her 1-year-old son at a grandparent's house before heading to the hospital. She's already got 2 kids, by the way. She saw her exit, but she just knew. She saw her exit on the road, on the highway, but she knew she wasn't going to make it. She knew, oh, this is happening. It's happening now. So she said she's on the turnpike on the side of the road, and she said, I'm having a baby. So she made an emergency call, and they told her to pull your seat back and she said those are the last words she heard. Mind you, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. She's alone on a dark highway. You know, moments after she delivered right there, because she passed out. She said, those are the last words I heard. Moments after the delivery, a tow truck driver pulls up, and he was able to get emergency responders to her. And she said, I get a knock on the door, and the next thing you know, it's a tow truck driver. So that's what woke her up. He said, do you need help? Is everything okay? I was like, said Reed, I was like, oh no, I just had a baby. My man probably was looking down at it. Where'd it go? It's probably, poor kid was on the floor. Oh, little man's name is Santana Reed, by the way. And so state troopers quickly arrived along with EMTs, and they took the family to the nearest hospital, which was Jefferson Abington Hospital in Montgomery County. Reed said she never got the name of the tow truck driver, but she is so grateful that he helped on the side of the road. So Mazel Tov to the Reeds. Mazel. Good things. And holy smokes, Elijah, I am going to get out of this studio. I'm going to take my black buns back to that couch. I'm going to crack. It's after 11 o'clock, which means it's after 12 o'clock somewhere else. So I'm going to crack open a beer. And,
you do that.
Or I'm sorry, I'm talking to my nephew. I'm cracking open a daddy soda. And then I'm going to, enjoy the rest of my day as best as possible.
Soda. Come on, man. Daddy
what, you don't like that? No?
Nah, we don't use that over here.
Wait, whoa. Make it sound like you've been drinking. Have you?
What? No.
Have you been drinking, young man?
Don't.
So anyway, with that said, that's all. Your Aunt Millie, I used to dip into her Bartles and James. Like, all right, she had some friends over. She had some friends over. They lost count. They ain't going. I can get one of these, maybe 2. But then it was disappointing because then I drink it. I'm like, no, I need a real drink. No, but yeah, man. So with that said, don't forget, if you miss any of CNP's content, you can always jump on the CNP YouTube or Facebook page. Check out his content sections: Parenting with a Purpose, Respect for Life, and Mr. Muhammad. Finding Humility Through Change with Ompa Abdul Wahid. See, I told you my brain is all shutting down. And coming up later on CNP, the Cut Up Podcast with Curtis and his crew. And he better not be giving me table envy again today. Well, so I'll see you at the next station meeting, Curtis. All right, so, and with that said, special thanks to all of our sponsors that you're about to see their pictures in a moment. Elijah, do you have anything to offer to the folks before we go?
Hey, thank you guys for sitting here enjoying, and I'm glad all y'all wanted to listen. And it's been a fun time, a tiring time, but we got through it.
All right, and with that, this train has coming to the station, and we will. Holy smokes, I gotta lay down. We'll see you. Oh, I'm working on a site for the show, so there'll be a page where you can go and catch all the D-Train runs individually. So, because we can get buried under all the content that CMP offers, so we're going to make a D-Train specific page. I've already started it, but I just don't know how to market it to the people right here.
Okay.
So with that said, in the word as usual, as KRS-One said, be a friend to your future self. And you got any words of wisdom, Elijah?
Don't trust P. Diddy.
There you go. Keep Diddy out your life. All right. No Diddy in your life. All right.
No Diddy.
So, all right. We will see you next week, folks. Thank you, and have a great week.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. There's room for many more. Come on now. Little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children.
There's room for many more.